Salute, Steve. Y'all hit that subscribe button for me. Make sure hit that subscribe button. I got stuff over LeBron. What's good, bro? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it for the subscribe. I want y'all honest opinion. Who y'all got over? Y'all make sure that subscribe button. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the likes. Y'all make sure that subscribe. But man, look, Steph beat that boy 3 times, man. I know people gonna bring up he had KD and whatnot, but I mean that's cool. My thing is like the whole 2015, 2016 situation. 2015, me personally, what I think, 2015 the Cavaliers was the better team. They should have won. 2016, the Warriors was obviously the better team. They should have won. They just won like you just swapped the years. That's probably how it should have went. But you know, beat it as it may, Steph Curry still has 3 championships at the expense of LeBron. So yeah, you can say that 3-1 lead kind of put a dent on Steph's career. So what up, Dylan? You can say that put a dent on his career, but I mean at the same time, I still take me beating this dude 3 times, 3 times out of 4 with the KD. With and without KD. Y'all make sure that subscribe button for me. Dang, y'all really think this dude, man, what? I don't know. Well, salute, Haku. I don't know, man. Y'all make sure that subscribe button. LeBron just had too many, like, not, and then all of that, Steph Curry, I think, like, what I like a lot about Steph Curry, too, is he stayed on the same team. He ain't running up. Like, he ain't doing none of that goofy mess, you know? Did you hit the subscribe, Zayden? I think you did. I think you already subscribed, bro. I think you already subscribed. Hold on. The reality is, each side will miss each other when they retire. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember when that whole I remember when that whole rivalry went down, like with the whole LeBron versus Steph, like 2015. It was my like I would remember hearing it. I was a senior in high school, and then I used to be a LeBron fan before that. You know, I used to be a LeBron fan before up until 2010 to 2014. I was a LeBron fan. Then 2015, I don't even think I'd even like Steph. I chose Steph just by default. But by 2016, I started liking dude because dude was like he was out here changing the game. Uh, Steph Curry was an op the first two rings, but after that, honestly, I respect him. Nah, he's really up there forever. Yeah, man. Look, and that's kind of how I just modded you, bro. That's kind of how I look at it. I look at it too. Kyrie ruined a good potential duo. They could have won more if he just stayed. Yeah, I mean that whole situation was weird though with Kyrie. That whole situation was weird. But look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm thinking about I'm doing a stream yard. If I would like to hit drop the link, yeah, would y'all guys want to hop on and give y'all honest opinion or slash get cooked? Cause I like the debate, man. Like we could get like 3, 4 guys on the panel, and we just have like an open discussion. I ain't gonna be like these other channels. I'm gonna give my guys the chance to speak, but they ain't finna act a clown though. Hold on, finna act a clown though. So 54% says that Curry yes, LeBron no. It is how you look at it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, man. Curry like what that's what I'm saying with he kind of changed the game. Yeah, but it was weird. But he was going through mental problems in front of him, so he can. I mean, yeah. And then later on in his career, he kind of apologized and regretted it. You know, so I mean, I guess he matured to that point. But by the time he went to New York, like Brooklyn, that's when it kind of dawned on like his maturity level. Because he wanted to lead his own team in Boston, but which is crazy because that team had Ricky Tatum. Think about this right here. So Tatum first year Kyrie was playing. Kyrie gets hurt, and the Cavaliers, his former team with LeBron, ends up playing the Celtics without Kyrie, and they still get taken to seven. They still got taken to seven. So and then fast forward, uh, that was 2018, 2022. Boston, uh, Boston, the one, well, Jalen Brown, who's also young on Kyrie's team, and Jason Tatum, They ended up beating the. They swept Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie and Kevin Durant. They swept them boys. The only team to get were just like man, horrific standards. This dude get hurt, and then Kyrie get hurt, and it's like all that's pretty much all she wrote. Yeah, I don't know how that Nets team flop. A locker room drama for sure. Yeah, them boys just didn't know how to handle it, man. That's all that was. They didn't know how to handle like team chemistry. You can't just keep on building superstars on teams. Think it's going to amount to something. That ain't gonna do nothing. We done seen super teams fail before. We seen plenty of times. Hell, the 04 Pistons. I'm not 04 Pistons, the 04 Lakers. They failed. A lot of that, well, I ain't say a lot of it, but like some of that had to do with the Kobe and Shaq thing. Y'all make sure that subscribe button. But nah, a lot of that had to do with Shaq and Kobe. They had that little inner thing going on. Cause after going to like they went to so many. They went to 3 championships and won three. They went the last team to go on the three-peat. And it's just the fact that Kobe's mentality was much different than Shaq. Shaq was a dominating figure, probably the most dominant man in basketball, for sure. But Kobe's he had one of the most dominant like play styles, mentality. While Bron's teams and Kobe's and KD's team are the places that play. Yeah, you look at it like that. That's true. But like KD ended up coming to stuff, so uh, you kind of could put that in the same category. It's kind of hard. I don't know how to put it. Sometimes it's hard for players to just win on their own, like just naturally win on their own with like key players and whatnot. But no, like no. I mean, it's an exception. It's an exception. Some teams could kind of like Dirk, but that was different though, because you still had to like you might have key pieces, but at the same time you did have to draft. You had to trade for some, but I don't know, man. It's just the NBA. The NBA be weird, bro. Y'all make sure that subscribe button. I think Steph could have still won 4, maybe 5 if they didn't take it. I don't know. Like, cause look, this like how I look at it. Like when Steph won, when Steph in 2016, I kind of felt like LeBron was finna win another one. Me and my uncle was talking about it in 2016. He was like, "Yeah, Steph, he lost his shit, but he gonna have like 3 or 4 championships." And he only had one at that time. So I mean, it's crazy to think that. Brown would have won in 17 and 18. Yeah, it's a good chance, man. They when that was even, it was kind of hard to pick. Like, I think it would have been better. It would have been better if it was just Steph LeBron. If they would just like had a part three. Because at that point they was 1-1. They were like 1-1. It would have been fitting to see how that would have ended, you know. That would have been very fitting. 1 versus 1. I mean 1-1. And then at the same time too, that's another thing about the whole Kyrie situation. I wish she would have stayed. I wish she would have stayed throughout 2018. Because like that team like LeBron had in 2018, that was like compared to the previous team, like from the previous year, that was definitely a downgrade. Because even in 2017, you had Kyrie, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, uh, Darren Williams, Mike Miller. I think Mike Miller. I don't know. Uh, Agent Kyle Korver, but he was still playing. Um, you had all these players like Tristan Thompson. It's just like, man, You going against like a powerhouse, a juggernaut. It'd be kind of hard. Yeah, that was kind of petty, Kyrie though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't even see that one coming though. I really didn't. I did not see that one coming. I remember like watching it on TV and then like, nah, this is crazy because I think it happened around the same time. So like when KD signed with Golden State, I was telling people for weeks because I had a feeling, bro. I'm telling you, I had a feeling. After KD lost that, like after KD blew that 3-1 lead, I was like, bro, I just got a feeling something ain't right about this. So Golden State they lost to the Cavaliers like a couple weeks that went by. Um, next thing you know, the next thing you know, this crazy thing came up on TV, and because I was like, bro, I was telling my daddy and them this. I was like, KD gonna go to Golden State, bro. He was like, nah. At the time, they could see him and Russ. They were saying that him and Russ were gonna be a package deal. They was gonna go somewhere together. They were saying that they was gonna go to the Lakers, you know. But I was telling everybody, man, this KD's gonna go to the Warriors. Like I knew it was gonna be a job and move, but I was like, KD just like I don't know, dude. And I'd be damn. I woke up the next morning on the TV screen. This dude gonna say, the next chapter." Bro, I'm talking about. I know he's finna get crucified, and I'm talking about Stephen A. got in on him too. Bro, that was like the funniest thing I ever seen. Like even though, like I said, man, that was a punk move. It just the way that like they reacted it all. Yeah, the next chapter, man. Now, granted, he won his little two championships. He did his little thing, but you know what Draymond said after, like when Draymond got into it with him, and I was like, man, because at that point I was thinking KD was above Steph, like as far as the ranking go. But the worst thing, the worst thing, like other than LeBron, because now LeBron and Steph tied in rings, the worst thing that could have happened in 2022 was Steph and them winning the championship. Because not only did Steph and them win that championship in 2022, they won it. They beat the team that swept KD. The same team that was giving KD nightmares and whatnot. Steph Curry made it look easy work in the finals after playing with him. So he beat the same team that swept KD. And then not only that, he won without KD. He won two without KD, won two with KD. Yep, that solidified KD rings being worthless, and the Warriors got their get back for the. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like Draymond said, he said, "Man, we won before you. We gonna win after you." At the time, I didn't think that was true, but hey, man, look, I hate to say it, Haku. I hate to say it, man. KD, to me, he just always gonna be that middle guy between Harrison Barnes and Andrew Wiggins, and between Andrew Wiggins and Harrison Barnes. Think about that. The middleman between Harrison Barnes and Andrew Wiggins. He was just a plug-in player. He was the greatest plug-in player ever. Yeah, man, people forget that, dude. Like they said KD. First of all, they said that KD. Well, they cry for KD to join the team. They do all that. Yeah, but I mean, KD. That also looked bad on KD because you joined the dude that walked you down. You was up 3-1 on this historical 73-19. At the time, the reigning defending champions. You was up 3-1 at your house, just like with LeBron the previous year. But you was up 3-1. All you needed was one game. Now, granted, Russell Westbrook, he had this little play in there too. But you also had them three turnovers. So yeah, he choked, bro. KD choked. That's what people like to forget because Steph Curry, he choked, he did all that. But people like to forget they used all that energy from coming back and walking KD down. So think about that. KD legacy so tarnished for that one. To me, he's still the greatest scorer of all time. I feel like the fact he always cared about media and then that whole Golden State hate. Yeah, dude, I think KD, man, he just like his mentality just kind of weird. And like I ain't trying to be that guy, but he kind of a weird dude too. You remember that he did a podcast saying he'll go 2 3 days without or 3 or 4 days without taking a shower. Or I'm like, what? You a grown ass man. You ain't out there washing your man. Get out of here, bro. You too old for that, KD. You damn near 40. You tell me you don't, man. Come on, bro. You can't be doing that. That's cute when you like 13 or 12 years old. When we was like little kids or something, but nah, bro. You a grown ass man. Out here making burner accounts. Like that's that weird energy. That's like some little high school stuff, bro. Oh yeah, he gonna talk. He gonna talk his gas. He ain't gonna like discredit none of that. It just that like man, sometimes like his actions are just like he just need to think about his actions. That's what I'm saying, man. He still act like he 18, 19 years old. The man damn near 40. So I don't understand that, man. I had making burner accounts dissing everybody. Like for what? Dissing your own teammates, dissing your former teammates. Like what are we doing, KD? What is we doing? Yeah, I mean, as a Brown fan, got tired of Brown with some stuff he was doing from like 2022. Yeah, but like, yeah, but LeBron, it's different with LeBron though. KD, LeBron ain't out here making burner accounts. KD out here making burner accounts though. What I want to see is Giannis be back or join a championship caliber team. He's being worse. Yeah, man, they kind of messing up Giannis though. He. I thought that Damian Lillard situation was gonna be a little bit better too, but it wasn't. I mean, yeah, but that's like some stuff we used to do in high school though. Like I ain't gonna lie, I used to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all like a personal story. So when we was in high school, my cousin, he used to go to our school too, but he ended up moving like our sophomore year. So sophomore year, I had found out you could text people throughout different numbers or whatnot. So I had like created an account, and that account pretty much I was just texting everybody in the school. They don't know who it is. I'm just talking my gas, basically acting like KD. Bro, it was so funny, dude. Yeah, text now. That's exactly what it was. I was using text now, and bro, I'm talking about like had the whole school spooked. They don't know who it is. I'm telling all kind of personal stuff. Oh yeah, bro, it was hilarious. I tell you how I got caught up. Me and my old girl at the time, cause we was texting our me like I was texting my cousin, like he both of our cousins, but he was so stupid he didn't know it was my number. So he was talking to my girl's sister. So me and my girl, I got into an argument one night, and she tried to call him to tell him to talk to me, and she messed around and gave him the number I've been using on accident. She didn't mean it, but I guess she did on accident, and then that boy found out, and then told the whole school. I'm talking about my whole plan because I was planning on doing it for another month and a half. I was going off. I'm talking about like joking, and then you know what's funny? I had to joke on myself. I had to joke on myself to make myself like not like noticeable or nothing. So I had to throw a joke in. Yeah, oh yeah, cause she accidentally me and my old girl got into an argument, and her sister was going with my cousin. So she was trying to like find out like or she was trying to get him to talk to me whatever, and she accidentally gave him the number I was using. And he was like, damn. So yeah, man. I mean, yeah, but I was doing dirty stuff. Though. Like I said, I was joking on myself, so I couldn't be caught or nothing. Like I was like throwing my own jokes at me, and they was like, oh, and then bro, it's just like deceiving. I took psychology, bro, so I know how to play with people's heads for real. So I use my skills wisely. But yeah, it was just like KD. Yeah, bro got caught like KD in the group chat. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's exactly how it was, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna put you as a moderator, Haku. I'm gonna put you as a moderator, Brody. Yeah, man. I be going live like 5, 6 times a day, man. It just be sometimes like the live be like zero for like 5 or 10 minutes, then like it be a spike. It be like 34 folks in here. Then it like die down and whatnot. I just do it for the game though. I do it for the sport. But I'm seriously thinking about doing StreamYard. Like I already do StreamYard, but I'm talking about like dropping the link and let everybody come up and speak their piece, uh, give their opinion on the topic. Cause I'm probably like this coming up. I'm finna start taking this more seriously. Uh, the next coming weeks, I'm gonna start doing episodes. Y'all watch out for them thumbnails. The thumbnails finna get fired. Holler at my boy. We doing a little project. We getting these thumbnails done. I hollered at my other editor. He did my banner. So I got like 2 or 3 editors, man. This YouTube starting to go up. Bet I said I will chill here when I can, but the thing about YouTube shorts, they start hot and they kind of die down sometimes. Something you gotta, yeah. See, I ain't really like this week. I ain't really been dropping no shorts for real. I ain't been dropping no shorts, but I've been doing these lives. I've been getting like locked off these lives. They kind of help too. But I've been like, cause me, I really started off on college football, but like now I'm kind of like in the middle. Basketball, cause the season finna be like basketball season gonna be over here in a couple months. We're gonna be in that weird spot. You think KD would be traded for the Rockets? Oh, I mean now the team the chemistry kind of weird now because we all know this dude up here talking gas. So damn, the Kings lost again. The Kings sorry, but yeah, I don't know where he would go to though. I don't think he'll go back out east. I don't know who he would go to. But KD just man, like I said, man, I don't know what he got going on. Yeah, man, it is in a weird position. I tell you what, dude, it's been in a weird position to me since down 2023. It's been a thing to me since 2023, bro. Cause one thing too, uh, a lot of people like ain't no disrespect to Shay. They saying that they the next dynasty. They finna run all this and that. But at the same time, you gotta think too, bro. Uh, we were just saying the same thing about the Joker a couple years ago. We were saying the same thing about Giannis before that. So we ain't finna jump the gun like that. I tell you what it is though. I don't know if it's a generational thing, but it's damn sure an international thing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but it's an international thing. Cause look at the last how many? The last 7 champions. I think Giannis won in 2021. The Warriors won in 2022. Joker won in 2023. I think the Celtics. I forgot the Celtics won. Yeah, so ain't no telling who they're gonna be though. We don't, like cause KD and Steph, man, they getting up there. Yeah, but look how cool I'm finna head out, man. I appreciate you, sir. Just pull up whenever you see the live thing on, man. Ain't no thing. I'm just out here chilling. I might go live again in the morning. Well, I am, but I'm gonna get with you, Brody. Y'all appreciate y'all showing up. Hit the subscribe button, man. Y'all peace out. Have a good night.